Oh,
Welcome to Woodward Wings. I am Justin Satawa. I'm joined by Spenmo Raxter, and we will attempt
burn
to
it down!
to the studs. Um, a disappointing home opening loss for the Detroit Red Wings to kick off the centennial season. 5-1 to the Montreal Canadians, and I know Sean Belizean's out there somewhere laughing his ass off. Oh my, what a disappointing start to the season. It all went wrong so fast. And we were sitting there for a second, feeling all nice and good. Dylan Larkin came out. Beautiful, beautiful goal to lead off the game. And then just nothing after. Oh my! All right, Spenny, let's take it away. Initial thoughts here. Well, how
I'm
are
going
you
to end
feeling?
my life. Initial thoughts. I'm going to jump off a bridge tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I collide into oncoming traffic on my way to work. Initial thoughts is it's over, man. No, I mean, it was just obviously it's one game is now, but oh my God, that was awful. Um, yeah, I mean, Larkin cashed. Good shit. Got the bet.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Oh my lord.
And I just
Tell us how you're
we
feeling, chat, dude. We're depressed out here. There wasn't even. I mean, all right. Let's start with before we absolutely crash out because that's where this is going to lead to. Marco Casper and Andrew Kopp both played good games. Okay, like Marco Casper looked fast. He looked physical. He looked aggressive. He played a great two-way game, and I thought Andrew Kopp did a great job at keeping that third line afloat because they were dog shit. Um, Other than that, not a lot of bright spots on this roster. Not at all.
no, no. There, I mean,
Gibson got
Hamnick looked
fucking
awful.
knifed, dude. Oh my god! And I know
Yeah,
a couple times he had some screens, but he got nipped up. Oh my lord! It was target practice out there. The corners were wide open, and oh my god! And then we're getting Hamonic and Johansson, man. Holy
dude,
shit!
Harmonic and
Like
Eljo looked so bad. That was awful, awful stuff out of those two. I don't know what
one of the
else.
worst defensive pairing performances I've ever seen in the history of hockey. Holy shit! These are 10-year-old concepts that they're fucking up. Like they literally, you are taught stay inside the dots, and on two of the goals, they are literally wider than the Grand Canyon across the dots. I don't know what we're doing teaching. And like McClellan's a good coach. I mean, you could see it. There was a lot of things that about this game that were stylistically correct that he's instilling into these players. But other than that, like
I'll
I,
tell you what. There is nothing. As much as I want to be like, yeah, my Larkin bet cashed, or yeah, Casper looked good. There is nothing you take out of that other than I think. I mean, give Bernard Docker a shot at that 6D spot
I mean, he
starting in the
deserves it
next
after
game.
tonight. Jesus. Oh my God. Like, damn, I just signed on, didn't watch the game, but don't like the vibe. No, it's bad when Spenny has his head down, Don Rivera in the chat. And yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing to hang your head high on, honestly. Nothing was
There's
going
nothing
right
to hang your
today.
head at all on.
Nothing was going right today. Outside of that first goal on the power play, which is something obviously this team has dominated over the past couple of years, that's no new material. Like that's the one thing you can expect from this team is that they dominate on the power play. Every other facet of the game, they were worse than the Canadians today, including they made the low key signing of I'm gonna butcher the name. Oh my god, I can never say it. Not even gonna try. Montreal's goalie they acquired in free agency outplayed John Gibson today on
Uh yeah.
almost double the shots.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of broken right now, honestly. I know it's only game one, and I know it's we're still going to persevere, and these young guys are going to get better. But man, that was ugly. And DNC ENT says he tapped out after 5 minutes of the second period. I tried, guys. I mean, I don't blame you. Like I said, that was ugly. They were playing sloppy. They were playing soft. They were doing a lot of dump and chase. And like the first line, I mean, yeah, Larkin and Raymond with the speed of Finney, it looked like they weren't even trying to get into the sets or get into the zone. They were just chucking it back there and like, hey, Finney, go get it. And he was just getting bullied against the boards, and he wasn't
got
getting
bullied
to the puck.
for sure. Yeah, he couldn't win any loose pucks. Oh man, I just nothing went. I mean, MBN looked slow. He looked like he was like not nervous, but he was second guessing himself. Hesitant's a great word. Absolutely. He was not going in for pucks. He wasn't as aggressive as he was in the preseason, grabbing space. And there just wasn't energy. Like there was no like real grit to this team still. Like I didn't even like where was Seider setting a physical tone today? Like this is your time. You have the A on your sweater. Step up and make a hit and get this team to feel you.
Yeah, like it's the home opener. You got the A. You're supposed to be the big dog in the defense now. And I know like Ben Sherratt wasn't doing him any favors. That was tough from him too. Yeah, and there were a lot of sloppy turnovers in the neutral zone that just ended up with 3-on-1 or 2-on-1 breaks for Montreal. And a couple of those goals you can't really put on Gibson because it was just he turns around and oh shit, he's got 3 Canadians coming at him. But a couple of them were just awful. Kyle Dickerson in the Woodward Sports chat says 0-6 could be staring us in the face. And
don't even remind me.
With the guys you got coming, you got Florida, other two. You got Florida, Tampa. You've got what have they got? Edmonton coming in. You're playing all the big dogs early, man. So maybe you got to get your shit pushed in the beginning of the season. But oh my, if that is how you perform in your home opener with a Montreal team that played last night coming in here
and had more energy than you.
Yeah, the entire game. I figured maybe after the first period, like that goal with 6 seconds left in the first period, that's an absolute ball buster. And then I was like, okay, maybe they'll get it in the second period. Like maybe that's when Montreal starts to slow down. Nope, foot to the gas again. Here's 2 more for you. Dude, oh man, that was brutal.
And Ty Dome, I'm absolutely not blaming Seider. This is a team effort. The whole team was shit today. Like I love this team, and I never want to use that word, but sometimes you just gotta call a team how it is. And I know McClellan's going in there, and he's ripping them a new one. He's telling you, what the hell is that? That's not the play fucking hockey mentality that I instilled into this team since day one, since I've been here. That was a bunch of weak shit. That is not how we play hockey. We have to play better. We have to play more physical with more of a jump, dominating all 3 zones. Dominating
all 3 zones. Give me 1 zone of domination. I'll be happy. Honestly, we got to talk about baby steps here. Like that was just you couldn't get into your own zone. The penalty or the power play, excuse me, when you were like actually in the zone and making plays, they had good passes and they were hitting tape to tapes, but the entry into the zone in the power play was just give it to Kane and everybody get out of the way. They weren't doing any set. It was sloppy. It was embarrassing. It was lack of effort, and it was soft. And that's all that we saw last year.
Yeah, there was
a summer of McClellan, like, get these boys ready. It didn't show. So you better sack the fuck up in the next game. Like, you can't just be this pussy all season. You can't.
And a quick good note, shout out to you guys. 72 you in the Woodward Sports chat right now with us post game. It is a pleasure to bring you this, but it is crash out season right now. And how could it not? Smash that like button while you're here.
Yeah, shout out Tom Begman. He says crash outs after 1 game is not a good sign. Long season ahead.
No.
Henry Moon in there. He says the rookies weren't the problem. The veterans sucked. And
Compher is horrible. Compher's so bad, man. I can't even with him. I feel bad. I feel so bad. I'm in the car with my girlfriend driving, and I'm just like, Compher, what are you doing? Like, just pass the puck. I'm literally killing myself over the fact that JT Compher can't even handle a puck. This dude is an NHL hockey player. Dude is an NHL hockey player. Dude,
yeah.
I can't
JT Compher, he can go. Ben Sherratt, he can go. Hamonic, see you later. You got Michael Rasmussen. What are you even doing out there? Just skating around being stupid, dude.
He's so soft, dude. Hit someone, please. Oh my God, I can't stand it.
One game.
It is one game.
It's one game.
All right. Does it change your playoff meter? We always say we have the playoff meter that goes on episode to episode.
Shout out to Mads in the chat. It's so good to hear Justin crash out during the game. Oh.
Oh my God.
I can't deal with this for another year. I really can't. Like, I know as a reasonable man, as someone who has been through a lot of sports and sport heartbreak and bad teams and good teams and Stanley Cups and awful shit. Like, I know this was one game, and I know that they're not going to be as bad as they looked in this game. But for this to be the first taste in your mouth for this young core and these guys on opening night of the 100-year anniversary, and that's the kind of shit that you put out there. Like, what the fuck, man?
All right, there was a crazy stat on Twitter today too. Red Wings crazy stat. I give him the shout out. The Red Wings have never won a home opener where they honor a jersey of a former player. They have never won. And now there's another one added to the list today as they honored number 10. I don't know what type of, like, how am I supposed to stay positive after that? Like, seriously, that is the team that was literally directly above you and the team that was talked about all off season that you are chasing. And you just got your shit pushed in by them in game one. You should have been fired up, like literally blood running down your nose because you're so amped up off smelling salts to go kick some ass in a hockey game. Like, what? I don't even know how they came out this flat. You are wearing the Centennial jerseys. It is your team's 100th season. The crowd is behind you. It is a home opener. The team is coming off a back-to-back. You literally cannot play that bad. There is no possible way that you can play that bad, and they did. And all off season, like you said it. All we heard was, "Oh, McClellan is gonna put it into these guys and gonna create the infrastructure for this team to be able to be successful." Where? Because today they showed none of it. Especially that third pairing, where when you get to those lower lines, that's when the system actually becomes more and more important because the guys don't have the skill that the top guys have. That's why systems are in place. And when Hamonic and Johansson can't even stay between the dots, that is a coaching issue. That is so far beyond me that even could happen that there's no other sense to it other than the fact that that's bad coaching and bad playing. It is both. It's so asinine that it happened that it's both.
What do you do with the D pairings? Do you switch them up? Do you go?
I don't even know, dude. Like, we're back to 5 defense. Not even. We might have 4. I don't know. I don't want to put Aljo like that. I still believe in Aljo. I think he's
Aljo looked bad, dude.
Aljo
really
looked
bad.
Terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Was he just getting held up by Edvinsson all year last year? Because that's what it looked like to today. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because Edvinsson held up ASP perfectly fine. You couldn't notice any of ASP's flaws today.
No, you didn't.
Are we like? Because me and you believe that Edvinsson is that good. Like, Edvinsson is extremely underrated, especially defensively. Is Aljo just a product of Edvinson's growth over the past 2 years? Possibly, but he looked awful.
He looked really bad. And maybe it was.
We thought was going to take a step.
And to be fair, we thought he was going to take a step when he was paired with Simon Edmondson. Him being paired with Hamonic, I mean,
that's fair. I think you got to put JBD in there, dude. You got no choice. There's no way you can run out the same lineup next game. How could you like
You
dead
can't.
ass?
No, you can't.
There's
You
no
can't.
way
I mean,
after that. And then Talbot has to be in net, dude. Like like you want to put the faith in Cam Talbot and John Gibson right away, but when he plays like that, a couple of them worked a couple tough shots, but at the end of the day, like you still are supposed to be the guy, and when you're not being the guy, you got to get put on the bench and reevaluate yourself, and that's what he's going to have to do, and Talbot's going to get the next start, and hopefully it doesn't snowball into a true 50-50 split.
I wouldn't mind them giving Gibson the next start.
I would prefer it to show that you got faith in the guy that you just traded
give
for.
him some confidence. Yeah, show your faith in him. He's not going to be – well, I say he's not going to be as bad as he was today, but, dude, I don't know. I honestly don't know. You can't solve all of the problems that happened in this game in one night. It's not going to happen because, like you said, it was basic elementary school hockey mistakes. It was just absolute dog shit effort by your veterans, like Larkin and Raymond. Where are these guys when we're in the power play? You look. Somebody needs to tell the Red Wings that you can play 5-on-5 hockey too. Like you don't just come to play when you have the man advantage. You can set up offense and enter zones in 5-on-5 hockey as well. JVR, save us. Please, JVR, James Van Riemsdyk. Please, James Van Riemsdyk, save me. Please, James Van Riemsdyk, save us. James Van Riemsdyk, please save us.
No, absolutely not. Come on, that's not happening. That's not like. Still need that. Would you still say that we? All right. Let's go back to past tense, okay? Off season, me and you said for this team to be a playoff team, they needed to acquire 2 of the 3 without ASP counting. Top 6 forward, top 4D, and a goalie. If they got 2 of the 3, they would be a playoff team. And it appears they are a body short to truly being elevated to being a playoff team, and that is that defensive spot. Like the fact that you have.
I mean, did they get a real goalie too?
Mistakes were made. I mean, the questions are out there. I mean, you got to ask the question because in his first start, he looked washed. It's just how it is, and you're only as good as your last start, and that's how it is as a goalie. That's why you hear all the criticism of Hellebuck is because you only know about his last start, and he never wins his last start.
No, again, James in there says, look at the dichotomy of man here. Wasn't the goalie's fault. And then Polo Boy says, oh, wait, wrong one. That's Ty Doom. Polo Boy says, we need a goalie. And but this is a good one from Ty Doom. Seriously, I've never seen a team so shitty on 5-on-5 like this. Yeah, it's literally looking like they don't try to play until they have the man advantage. They don't set up offense until they have the man advantage. They just blindly throw pucks at the net to pump their stats up a little bit. Look, we got 30 shots. Yeah, but you were shooting them right into his glove all night. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't set up any shots. Like, and I can't think. I can't think that Tom McClellan told that first line, hey, for you guys to get the best situation in 5-on-5, continuously dump the puck into the back of the net and make the rookie go dig it out. There's no way that was the game plan going in. There is no way that is the game. Maybe give him some passes up the ice and lead him a little bit, but not just dump it in and let him dig it out. He's a rookie. I know he's 195 pounds, but he's a fucking rookie.
And you could tell he was getting bodied off puck after puck. And that was a little line level offense right there.
It was.
It wasn't okay. Because the Montreal Canadiens last year were 25th in danger scoring chances allowed. That is literally the bottom of the NHL. Bottom 7. So what the hell are we doing not actually trying to attack the danger area? Where was any shot towards the middle of the ice?
And again, this isn't the end of the season. This isn't, it's over. But this is the first thing you've had to look at with a team full of new players, and it looked bad. And the worst part is the guys that were here last year looked the worst. Like the guys that were supposed to be helped, like Appleton played a decent game. I mean, he missed an open net, but that's what he does. So, like, at least he helped kill a penalty. It was just, like I said, if I have to give up my you can't do 3 stars. My 3 ass cheeks for the night are Albert Johansson. Or no, okay, we'll start it here. First ass cheek is Lucas Raymond for not showing up, for not pulling the trigger when he made a couple of hesitant passes where he should have pulled the trigger, but he tried to find no. You're the guy. Go be the guy. So because of the expectations and because of how he played, first ass cheek goes to Lucas Raymond. 2 ass cheeks go to John Gibson. Dude, you suck. Like, yeah, what was that? I mean, I know a couple of them weren't your fault, but a couple of them were. A couple of them were Ville Husso level goals. And that's all I didn't want to see this year. Just don't let in soft ones. You're going to get a lot of shots. Our core isn't that good. Just don't let it soft. Let it come. And then 3 ass cheeks go to that third defensive pairing because that was some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, playoff meter.
Yeah, it was 5-1. Ended up 5-1, and they didn't even put an empty netter. It was just the old-fashioned way, no lube. You're taking it 5-1.
There's no better way to describe that. All right, is the playoff meter hurt by this? Because me and you,
no,
you're.
I think we let our excitement for the young guys get a little cloud our memories or cloud our judgment. I don't think they are. Okay, I'll fuck.
I'm back at a 5 because I can see the flaws of this team. I was at a point where I was like, all right, maybe most of the flaws are gone. Like, we did secure the bottom 6, and then we actually hopefully have someone with a pulse on the first line. Doesn't appear like that way in game 1. I think it's I feel like because 6 is like, all right, we got a good shot at making the playoffs. Like, we're gonna be competitive to the end. I feel like 5 is like, all right, we are a borderline playoff team, but we need something to fall the right way, and that's how I feel right now. I feel like
feel like somebody just took a shit on my chest. That's how I feel like right now because I bought in. I was drinking the Kool-Aid. Fuck yeah, the young guys. Fuck yeah, Centennial. Oh yeah, Tom McCullen. And then we just absolutely pissed our pants on the ice, dude. Ben Sherratt too. You're lucky you're handsome because if not, man. Ben Sherratt, what are you doing, man? Old,
he was so
slow,
bad too.
Doesn't even hit anybody, sees his fucking captain get laid out in front of him, doesn't do anything about it. What else are you doing out there, bud?
And you're playing a soft team. But the Canadians got physically dominated in the playoffs last year by Washington in terms of the physicality of the playoffs. Like, that is not a physical team. And you just got manhandled by them. And if you're right. If you're going to do anything, Sherratt, at least go fight someone.
At least take somebody's head off.
Someone. Like, you don't have to do anything. Sutter literally carries you by the jockstrap to the brutal end in the D zone because he's so that good. But you are so bad, and you can't even protect people. Oh, my Lord.
Shout out to Cosplay Project Zorgo and Spy Ninjas. Crazy name. I absolutely love you, Spenny. You're literally me right now. Just want to explode. Definitely expected better results. Yeah, and like, sure, if we lose this one, Montreal's a good team. They've got the young guys that are looking to take the next step. They were already established. Sure, if you lose this one, but you pissed your pants in the middle of the ice, 5-1. You're letting up a goal with 6.7 seconds. I just can't believe it, dude. That was embarrassing shit. I saw someone, a beat reporter, I can't remember who it was, put it out there like, no, yeah, man, tough preseason game. Good thing that won't hurt us in the regular season home opener. Like, It felt like these guys thought it was still the preseason. They weren't hustling. They weren't playing physical. They weren't back checking. It was just fucking dog shit, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Let me settle down.
Let
me ask Goku what he thinks. Goku, how do you feel about that Red Wings performance? Well, Spencer, that was straight ass. Thanks, Goku. I agree. That's Super Saiyan 2 Goku, so he knows a thing or two.
I can't with you, bro. You are on fire right now.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't think my mental state can handle another season like this. I really don't. Like, I will go full manic if this is what happens. And I know it's first game of the year. You got a lot of young guys. There was a lot of pressure. The Centennial, Del Vecchio, RIP. Don't let that shit. If you don't come out there and put 3 pucks in the back of the net in the next game you play, and fucking, I want Mo Seider to go out on the ice and literally kill somebody on the first, literally put somebody in the hospital on the first shift. I don't care if you cross-check him across his fucking eyebrows. You can't be a pussy. You can't, the team is pussified.
Yeah, you can go hit somebody. It is hockey. This is not two-hand touch football. You can literally go lay someone out. You can literally go beat someone with your bare fist. Go set a tone. You think that the Maple Leafs want to deal with Mo Seider running around like an absolute maniac, fucking people up, fighting people in a regular season game? Hell no. Scare these dumbasses off of Austin Matthews. We gotta see something. If there is no life on Saturday, there's a fucking problem. What is there to get amped up for? You just got bitch slapped last year out of the playoff contention. You weren't even close. You were eliminated with 5 games left. It wasn't like you were a game away and a bounce away like you were 2 years ago. You were 5 games out eliminated. And then you're going to come back after a summer of saying, oh, we're back. We're back. And you just – I can't. And there's people in chat. Nate Danielson's coming. Nate Danielson has never been the savior. Don't put that on him too. He doesn't deserve that because he's got some promise to him. Okay.
I don't care if Nate Danielson is prime Wayne fucking Gretzky. One player is not going to fix what happened in this game, and that's the good part. That's the good part. Okay, it can't get any worse than that. You got to clean some things up, and you got to do it piece by piece. You're not going to put the whole shit sandwich back together. But listen, it can't get worse than that. Yeah. It could be 5-0.
I don't know, dog. I don't know if it can get any worse.
Hey,
I think
I'm with Henry Moon here. Danielson over Confer arrest right now. Absolutely.
100%. And McClellan said that he was most likely going to make the team. He won the opportunity to. He just got hurt. I think he has to be on this roster. Confer looks awful. We know what Bergeron's going to look like when he comes in here. Don't even give him a shot. I don't
think I can answer this. Ben says Hall or Hamonic. Who's worse?
I can't.
I couldn't tell.
I can't.
I thought 3 was still out there. I had fucking Justin Hall haunting my nightmares because it looked like we had 5 of them out there.
It seemed like it because the literal lack of, we talked about it, fundamental hockey. It is
some of those breakaways were just complete lapses in fucking rational thought, complete lapses in just the basic fundamentals of defensive hockey.
No doubt. You could go to a Might Skate at Troy Sports Center. Shout out. Ask him, what is the number 1 rule of defense when taking a rush? And he will tell you, don't go outside the dots.
Yeah.
And we did it 5 times today.
Every time, dude.
Every time. I don't know what we're doing. Oh my! I can't stand it. No, I'm with you. I might go manic. If
I can't handle another year of this. I'm telling you, and that, like I said, It's not fucking burn it down time yet. Like, something might burn. Something's definitely going to burn before I go to sleep. But shout out Mad Packs. It's going to get better. They're going to grow.
You got to give the rooks time. The Tigers started slow when they brought all their rooks up. I know it's different sports, but I'm just trying to cope here. Copium is a hell of a drug, okay?
Dude,
Deep
I can't even do that right. God damn. No, I'm just kidding. But no, literally, it's this. Hey, James, shut up. It's no deep breath. That was the most embarrassing hockey I've seen in a very long time. That is worse than anything I've seen from a Lalonde team. So don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me it's just one game. This is what sets a foundation for your culture. You want to talk about a good team in this city? You want to talk about the Lions? You talk about culture. You talk about grit. This is a culture tone moment, where it's your home opener. You got the young kids, Centennial, Legend Tribute, and you shit on the ice. You lay a fucking egg. That's embarrassing, dude. Take Hockey Town off the fucking ice. You don't deserve it.
Don't even get me started on that. That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse that Hockey Town's on the middle of the ice, because that performance literally, oh boy. The jerseys
should take Hockey Town and put Dead Wings. Because that's what they played like. And like I said, I know it's not going to be that bad. I know it can't be that bad, or I will hurt somebody and or myself. But man, that shit was awful.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to beat the Leafs on Saturday?
No. Why would I?
I think that's where I'm at. Until this team shows me.
I think they could beat Buffalo in 2 weeks. Maybe. Maybe Tage Thompson fucking lights us up for a Hattie. I don't know.
I mean, he'll split us in half.
Pause.
No pause. Straight down the middle, all sandpaper, no finish. If Harmonic and Johansson want to let it like open their fucking legs
in the next game, like I said, if they have a turnover at center ice, whoever is on defense for the Red Wings better take the head off of the guy trying to come down the middle of the ice. Like, literally decapitate him and show the fans his bloody head. That is how you have to play defense. Because you're too big of a push. It's all right. It's all right. We're going to be better. They're going to get better. They're young.
They are young.
Yeah. Me too, Mark. Me too. I can't do this anymore.
Just show some life, man. Seriously.
I just don't let people people walk in your house, take your fucking take your lunch meat out of the fridge, kick up their feet on the couch, start eating that shit, piss on your floor, and then walk out. Like, at least be like, hey, buddy, don't do that. Like, don't just be like, oh, no, it's all right. They were backing down to these guys. They fell apart, dude.
Absolutely. And Montreal didn't even do it in any type of way where they were
overpowering.
Overpowering. There was nothing like that. They were letting Lane Hudson do whatever he wanted. Lane Hudson could have literally gone and be like, oh, look at me. I'm stroking my cock. They wouldn't have done anything. He could have been doing the heartbreaker Sally down the ice and with the puck, and no one would have touched it. They'd be like, oh, here, Lane Hudson. Here, take center ice. Have the offensive zone. We don't want the puck. We don't care enough to take the puck from you.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
The one positive of the season so far, I guess, is that we have an audience here that is willing to stick with us and crash out with us throughout this entire season, because that's what it's going to be. So appreciate you guys. Please smash that like button.
Smash the like
concept
button
that me and Spenny, wanted to bring to you guys, and
we wanted to be happy.
Yeah,
We
seriously.
wanted to win this game. And so we could have been like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Nope. It's
would have started default dancing on the freaking screen.
I feel like somebody's default dancing on my soul right now.
Yes, no, I feel like not even default dance. I feel like I'm getting take the L on.
Oh wait, here we go. Jeremy Swanson, tank for McKenna. You mean that bum that just lost to Clarkson? Fuck Gavin McKenna.
Yeah,
Nittany Lions, so whack, dude.
That's not. This team needs more than one player. This is fundamental shit.
This team needs to grab their collective nutsack, because I don't know. I don't know how many times that they have to be proven that going up to a team and saying, "Hey, can we please score some goals here?" isn't gonna work. You got to go push somebody around. You got to take your stick with two hands and chop somebody on the back of the legs if that's what it fucking takes. Show some fight for once in your goddamn lives.
And we talked about it earlier. The biggest disappointment of tonight, outside of Gibson, outside of the lack of physicality, was the lack of game control that was given to you by Lucas Raymond. Lucas Raymond is one of the best forwards on that ice. He is up there in the point conversation with the Cole Caulfields of the world. Like, he is supposed to be taking that next step towards that level of competition. And today he showed like he was levels below. He did not show up. He did not play well. He didn't even play necessarily well defensively, which he is known for. Lucas Raymond, I know you're the best player on the team, but with the best player on the team, that comes expectations. You need to be that guy. You need to go out there and you need to dominate. You need to take the game to the Montreal Canadiens out there and make plays for your teammates, because we know this. Dylan Larkin isn't going to go out there and score 40 goals by himself. He's not going to go out there and dish 60 assists. That's you. That's you. That's your skill set. You're still growing as a player. You're still growing in your body. That needs to be you. You need to take that next step. This is on the shoulders of the young players who have already been paid. Raymond and Sider, you have to be the best defenseman and the best forward on the ice every game.
And I'm not blaming Mo Sider for anything, because there's only so much one defenseman can do, and like, he wasn't out of position. He wasn't coughing the puck up. But I am blaming him for allowing the rest of his team to play like pussies. You've got that A on your chest. That A on your chest fucking means something. And if I'm Todd McClellan, I'm taking the A off of Rosider and Lucas Raymond for the next game. I am. I'm sorry. You guys have the A. That means you have to make sure the rest of your team aren't playing like giant fucking vaginas.
Absolutely.
And you give it back to them, obviously, but you send them a message. Listen, you're supposed to be leading this team now. And if you leading this team means 5-1 in the home opener, you lose it for a game. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, and Colin talks about being an original six team. Original six coaches used to send hell of a more intense messages than that. A one game without the A to prove that you're a leader should be nothing. It should be taken on the chin. It should be came back with the respect that I'm going to come out. I'm going to show you why I was given the A in the first place and why I deserve to wear. Because if you look at the guys who've worn it in the past, the teams that were actually worth a shit, those players are legends. They're in the Hall of Fame. They have their jerseys in the rafters. And that's what Yzerman is begging for you, hoping for you, praying for you to be up there with him. But it takes will, it takes grit, it takes leadership, and that's what we need from those guys. And also we need DeBrincat to hit the net.
Yeah, and it shows that this team was not mentally prepared to do anything. That this team came into this game not ready to play hockey, not ready to play NHL hockey, and definitely not ready to play winning hockey. It showed that they were weak coming into this, that they didn't take it seriously, that they figured, it's our home opener. It's the 100-year anniversary. We're going to win. No, it's the NHL, man. Like, they were unprepared. And Zach Staronsky says McClellan was blunt in his post-game presser. Is good to hear. Yeah, I'd hope so. I hope he just said, yeah, we played like dog shit.
And what else would he have said? Like, seriously. Oh, it just didn't fall our way today. Well, like, no. That's what he had to do. They got washed up and down the ice. All 3 periods.
Here, keep talking, Justin. I'm going to see if I can find any clips from that real quick.
All right, lit. I do want. I mean, Marco Casper was the literal lone bright spot, and I think it needs to be mentioned. I don't know if there's new people coming in and coming out. Marco Casper looked fast. He looked physical. He looked inflicting on the game. What I expected from Lucas Raymond. Marco Casper stepped up and drove play when he was on the ice. Helped relieve Kane to be able to be that offensive maestro that he is. It gave DeBrincat open opportunities, which he didn't capitalize on. But Casper was a legit driving force in this game that actually did some positives out there. I thought Andrew Copp was the only thing allowing that third line to do anything positive. Recap for the rookies. I mean, Finney got bodied. He looked like he wasn't ready to play in the NHL.
It looked like they didn't have a plan for him.
Yes.
It looked like they were just saying, they were dumping it in and saying, hey, rookie, you weigh more than us. Go fish it out. And that's not a good game plan for a rookie's first start. You need to run some offense. You need to get him in a position where he can get some confidence before you start doing that. And listen, as much as I love to hear about the Marco Casper being the bright spot, and as much as I am not taking away a single positive from this game at all. Nobody played well. Nobody did anything that was worth praise. Nobody did anything that's like, hey, do that again. It was just complete and utter dog shit.
It was. And I'm trying to stay optimistic. I'm trying to give.
No, this game is dead. This game is over. There's no stay optimistic. This was the worst thing I've ever seen. Burn the tapes. Go beat the Leafs.
Yeah.
Like, you take nothing from this game other than we were unprepared, we were soft, and we played like dog shit. You throw it all away, because I know Todd McClellan doesn't coach anything that they were just doing. I know Todd McClellan doesn't coach dive behind the dots like it's a fucking bunker in World War II when somebody's coming down the ice. I know Todd McClellan doesn't say, hey, let's make the rookie go dig everything out of the boards to run our first line offense. That's not what he coaches. That is not what this team is supposed to do. They shit the bed. And you got to throw this game away, forget about it, and go beat the Leafs.
You do. You got to respond. And that's another team that's not physically dominant, that you could go out there and you could set a tone on, and you could make a difference in that. You can win this game. They were without Marner. That's a huge loss for them. That makes them significantly worse.
Dude, the Golden Knights are going to win the cup again, aren't they? If Barkov and Kachuk are gone like forever.
I would pick Vegas right now without the Panthers healthy. I absolutely agree.
I'll tell you what, I'm not.
What do you do for the deep pairings?
I think,
and this will be the last question, because this is the last thing that I think we can even fathom to talk about is how does this deep pair even look on Saturday? Does Gustafsson play?
I think.
Does JBD play?
I think JBD's got to play.
I think JBD's got to play.
And I feel like you can't put Aljo with JBD. But you also can't put the rookie with him either. Yeah,
I feel like it's got to be Aljo and Sherratt, and it's got to be JBD and Sider. I feel like that's got to be the solution, because I liked how Edmondson was able to play with ASP. I feel like he supported him very well today, and I do think that his development is important to who he plays with. I'm not sticking him in a Sider situation where he's stuck with Sherratt for 5 years. Keep ASP with Edmondson, Aljo with Sherratt, and Sider with JBD.
Henry Moon says Aljo, Sider, ASPED, and ASP and Ed. and Docker and Bonehead. Sherratt and Docker.
I don't know if
I don't know
Sherratt
if you
and
can
Docker.
keep that on the ice for more than 20 seconds.
I don't think you can.
You want to talk about people getting behind the defense and breakaways.
Yeah. Jesus. This is so brutal, man. I think it's got to be Aljo, Sider with JBD, and Harmonic's got to sit.
Harmonic's got to sit for sure.
It can't be Aljo. You got to just give him the benefit of the doubt. He made a lot of steps last year. But then you got to switch them up. And they did it in that third period. They sent Sherratt out with Aljo. It's got to be better, man. I pray it's better on Saturday because this is ridiculous.
It's not better. It can't be better. It has to be completely and totally different.
Yeah,
it can't
absolutely.
be, they played a little bit. No, it has to be night and day different. And I'm not talking about level of or even skill level. I'm talking about hustle. I'm talking about physicality. I'm talking about spatial awareness. I'm talking about knowing where your assignment is and executing your assignment, not panicking if something goes wrong, not biting on things where they could just dump it behind you. You need to break this down to a rudimentary and elementary level and get rid of those lapses in judgment, physicality, and just overall ass play.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, I think that's enough crash outs for today. I can't have any more. I'm about to lose my mind. But hopefully everything is different on Saturday. And I'm going to leave it at that because I want to leave it on a semi-positive note.
Already getting Fire Stevie's in the chat. And I mean, I can't blame them. I think it's stupid. But
no, the Eyes Are Playing haters are up today.
Yeah.
But will they be up for the rest of the season? Only time will tell. But we'll be here for the rest of the ride for you. Not every single game because that's a lot. But for most games, weekday games for sure, those ones are actually easy. I will not be doing the Leafs this Saturday. If you want to do it with Simeon, we can talk about that, but I would highly doubt it. Well, no, we won't be. Michigan. They're doing Michigan on Saturday. So no Red Wings on Saturday. We'll hit you on Monday or Tuesday when they play their next game after the Leafs. But we'll let you know about our regular scheduled programming moving forward. Thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in. We appreciate all of you. From me, from Spenny, this has been the Woodward Wings post game. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.